guys, welcome to T-Shoot Labs. This is Prateek. First of all, I would like to thank all of you guys for giving an awesome feedback. I'm glad that all of you liked the first video of the channel, wherein we saw how to deploy ASAv and CSR1000v on an ESXi server. So taking it forward today, I would show you guys how to take console access of these virtual devices that we have deployed on the ESXi server. Obviously, it's common whenever you have certain issues with the device, you all guys, take console access and see how to do, how to troubleshoot the device. Now, console access is generally required on a physical device when you have trouble with the passwords. Maybe you forgot the password of the device. Maybe you forgot enable password, or you forgot the SSH password, and you're not able to take a sit session or telnet session, or you're not logging in, basically not able to log in into the device. So in such a condition, all of you guys need the console access to the device. Right now, I'm going to show you how to take console access of the ASAv virtual and CSR1000v on an ESXi server. So let's start with that. Here's the ESXi server on which we deployed the ASAVs and CSR1000vs. And you can also see that there is an FMCV and FTDV. I would be showing a separate video to you guys on how to deploy FMCV and FTDV in order to, learn and configure the devices, how you can configure the devices. FTD is basically the next generation of the firewalls launched by Cisco. So first of all, what you guys need to do is you need to go to the IP address that's mentioned over here for the ESXi server. Post that, you need to click on configuration. Once you click on configuration, you guys need to go to the left hand pane over here wherein you see the security profile. Just click on security profile and you would see multiple options over here. For example, security profile under security profile services, and then there is a other option which is firewall. Just go to the properties of the firewall and start scrolling down. You see this option, VM serial port connected over network. Let me just do this. Right. So we need to select this one, and once we select it, I just need to click on OK. And now you can see over here VM serial port connected over network. This should be basically checked. Once we check this, all you need to do is go over here. For example, one more thing. For whichever device you are configuring the console access, you need to power off that device before you can configure the console access. Right click on the device, go to edit settings. Once you go to edit settings, click on add. Now you see over here serial port. Click on serial port, click on next. Select the third option, connect via network. Click on next again. Select the first option over here, server, and then enter the port URI. Basically, you need to telnet. So I'm going to add the telnet address, and you need to add a port number. What you need to focus over here on is that the port number should not be a well-known port number. Otherwise, you will face issues with the connectivity. Basically, this is not like the console of a physical device, though when you use it, it would look like the console of a physical device only. The difference is that over here we are telnetting the device on the server's IP address, the ESXi server's IP address. So if you look over here, I have used the IP address of the server, uh, and now I'm going to click on next and finish. So I've used port number 5001. I'm going to click OK. I'm going to do the same thing with one of my CSR1000Vs. Add, serial, next, connect via network, next, server, telnet, and the IP address, and I'm going to use port number 5002 over here. Next, finish. Okay. Once you do this, just power on the devices for which you have made the changes. I'm going to power on both my devices, and I will wait for the devices to now power on. Alright guys, so now both of our devices are up. Let's start with the ASAv first. You need to go to the global configuration mode. Once you are in the global configuration mode, you need to type the following commands: cd core dump info, hit enter, copy core dump.cfg disk 0 use underscore ttys0. Please make sure you are using 0 and not the letter O, and hit enter. Again, hit enter. Now go to show directory or show flash. You should be able to see use underscore ttys0 over there. You need to save this and you need to reload the device. Similarly, on CSR1000v, you need to do the following. Go to the global configuration mode and type in platform console serial. On a CSR1000v, it's pretty easy to do this and hit reload. On the left hand side, the ASAv is now coming up. On the right hand side, we have the CSR1000v, which is now going to reload. Let's wait for these two to come up and then we'll proceed with the further checking and seeing if we are able to take the console using a simple CLI access tool like PuTTY or Alright guys, so if you see over here on the left hand side, you see info running in VMware virtual environment. This is for ASAv. You see at the bottom, Lena to use serial port dev slash ttys0 for console input output. This simply means that your ASAv is now configured for console access using a telnet session to the ESXi server's IP address and the port number that you have defined. For example, I have defined 5001 for ASAv and 5002 for ISP router or the CSR1000v router, which we have named as ISP on the ESXi server. Now I'm going to show you how exactly we will be taking the console. This is a secure CRT session. Uh, if you see over here, I have already added the ASAv1 and ISP, these two. All you need to do is that you need to enter the IP address in the telnet session along with the port number that you have defined. Now I have clicked over here. This is ASAv and I'm going to click on ISP. These are the two that we have done. I'm going to show you what exactly would happen. And we have the console access to both of them now. So if you see this, show IP as such, there is no as such session. Show as such, there is no SHV2 server connection or SHV1 server connection as of now. Show IP as such, there is no connection to the firewall at all. 0 in use, 0 most used. So now we have console access to both ASAv1 and ISP router, which is the CSR1000v, and the ASAv 941205 that we deployed in our previous session. So I'm just going to rewind once again what exactly we did. It was a very simple process. First, you need to enable the security policies in the ESXi server. You just need to go to the configuration and make the required change that I showed in the video. Apart from that, you need to go to the device itself, power of the device, add the serial input output port, add the ESXi server's IP address over there. Make sure you add the port number, which is not a well-known port. And once you do that, power on the machine or the ASAv or CSR1000v for whichever you are configuring the console access. After that, you need to go to the ASAv and type in the commands cd codump info and copy codump.cfg to disk 0 colon forward slash use underscore tty s0. And on the CSR1000v, it's pretty simple. Go to the global configuration mode and type the command platform console serial. Hit enter, reload both the devices, take a telnet session on port numbers that you have defined and the IP address of the ESXi server, and you should have the console access. So that's it for this video, guys. If in case you need any further assistance regarding this particular type of setup, or if you have any queries, or if you would like to know about any more devices apart from the ASAv or the ISP or the CSR1000v, just let me know in the comment section below. Just put in your comments and let me know if you like this video or if you dislike this video. Your positive or your negative feedback is always welcome. It will enable me to, make videos very nicely. I would be improving on my videos in the further sections as well. So for now, uh, take care, guys. You have a nice one. Bye bye.